What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel. Luna Classic. We're going to talk all about the validator information. I'm going to get you up to speed with everything going on with those validators, because we are now 48 hours away from staking being re-enabled on the blockchain. What does it mean? What are we going to see in terms of a price prediction? And equally, where do we go from there? So do me a favor, subscribe to the channel if you already are not a member of the 2-Bit crew, and do me a favor, hit that thumbs up. Let's send this over 1,000 likes and everybody will come and see this video and know about the potential with Luna Classic. So with that being said, let's dive straight into it. Currently sat 301, down 4.67%. Now let's context it. We saw a pretty big run yesterday, topped out at 1077, kind of came out of nowhere. We saw Bitcoin trading relatively sideways, but Luna Classic went up, and this is the sentiment about staking, and equally then a little bit further down the line, the 1.2% burn tax. And I've got some information for you at the end of this video about that, so make sure you stay to the end. Volume 97 million, market cap dropped at just below 960 million, but I'm still bullish. I'm still really bullish on Luna Classic. There is so much potential with this, and we are always going to get sells with it. We just are. It's the nature of this particular project, and equally as we start to move up in price, we are going to see sells. The important thing though is our floor price continues to move up. So you think we were trading around the 4096. Today we're trading around 301. So it's a step in the right direction. Now, what have we got coming down? Now, we're talking about 1.2% burn tax. We've got the Wi-Fi official CEX is supporting Luna Classic burn, and it's live. So this will be a 1.41% fee with a burn of 1.2% fee. Now, why is this important? And it's not the biggest exchange in the world, but the context and the principle here is that they are implementing a 1.4% burn tax, fee with the 1.2% burn tax in there. Now, we heard Binance were talking about a potential 1.3% fee with that 1.2% burn going straight to the dead protocol wallet. It's not just a random wallet. This is a built-in protocol that burns the tokens and removes them from the supply, and that's the important bit with this. Now, again, if we're seeing this with some of the smaller exchanges, it is only a matter of time that we then start to see it build up. We know CoinIn's doing it. We know MEXC's been doing it as well. So it's a really interesting. If you're in the DeFi world, 1.41% is nothing compared to when you've got projects charging 12%, 12% buy, 13% sell as an example, 25% taxes on your trades. 1.41%, I think everybody in the Luna Classic community and anyone else wouldn't even notice that, but what it will do is significantly burn that supply. Now, the big news that we've got going on, Orbital Command is ready for the tax and burn. They are implementing within the next 24 hours. We saw this here. Orbital Command reviewing code with intention of implementing within 24 hours. We'll keep you all updated. And this is talking about the validators. So one of the bigger validators moving to version 22. So they're going to be running the burn tax, and equally the validators will be operating the new staking and validator rewards, which is important. And the more of these projects that come onto it, the more we're going to see everybody else getting on. Now, what have we got? Big news. Well, we've got this. EK826 says we have 60.82% that have confirmed the upgrade. We have 77.42% that have committed, but we are still waiting for their confirmation. So we need 66% to enact version 22. So we're only 5.18% away from that, with a committal of 77.42. And the overall said 77.4% of validator voters committed to the Luna C version 22 upgrade. Just a few confirmation, and I think it's safe to assume we'll hit 66%. We've got to hit that 66% before staking is enacted within that 48 hour from today period. So we are very much on track. We are very much where we want to be, and certainly I don't see any problems where we don't enact that. And I think it's going to be really exciting to see what happens, and equally what we do in terms of the price. I think there is definitely people that are going to start to buy in. The big thing with Luna Classic is once we get that burn tax implemented and people FOMO buy in, and people will FOMO in to Luna Classic. This, and I've said this in a couple of videos, could be an insane opportunity to make incredible gains. Remember, not financial advice, just my opinion, but I certainly think that's where we are. When we look at the burners, and I think it's always good to reference where we still are. We've still got that 1.6 million from Lunatics token now going to be listed on L-Bank. So we might even see some more coming through from that. And again, a pretty slow day again. And this tells me everybody's waiting for the implementation of version 22. You can see that 2.4 from Happy Cat Crypto, Luna V-Shape burnt 1 million, and then we had a couple of other little bits. But CoinIn 404,000 tells me that more people are going to that exchange. as well. So it's about being patient right now. We've got another 48 hours, or about 40 hours from this video coming out until that is enacted, and then we're going to see what happens. But for me, I think we're going to see this price start to move. We have just dropped below this zero, but I do expect us to take that back up. And then I think as we see this burn mechanism, staking rewards, validators, I think we're going to see some FOMO buying in of Terra Luna Classic. And I, for one, I posted on my Twitter, if you're not following me, it's at 2bitcrypto_YT, that I have been buying more. And if this dips again, I'm going to purchase more, because I think there is so much more potential to come with Luna Classic. But you've got to make the decision that's right for your portfolio. But if you are invested in Luna Classic, drop a comment down below. Let me know you're invested in and what your price prediction on Luna Classic is going to be. And that's going to do it for this video, guys. Again, thanks for the support. Don't forget to hit the like button. It gets this up in the algorithm and lets everybody know about Luna Classic. Let's shoot for 1,000, and I'll catch you in the next video.